perfect for an afternoon of Charlie Chaplin, which of course was playing in Dublin during the week of the 1916 Rising before it all went haywire. Charlie Chaplin, he was the people's actor, wasn't he? And of course Charlie Chaplin is the small man against the big world. So it's like he's a metaphor for what was happening in Ireland. The little guys taking on the big guys and turning it all over.
Today I will be improvising some live soundtracks for 3 Charlie Chaplin films. I'll be doing The Champion, The Bank and The Tramp, all of which were made in 1915. It's about an hour and a half of a programme. We've got a lot of kids coming from different schools. We're projecting out onto the square as well, so if people have wrapped up warm enough then they can come and watch outside if it's too packed in here.
Working with Simon was great. He's very decisive, so even though you might imagine, as you can imagine, it's tricky with communication, it can take longer. Sometimes it's hard because you can't pick up the phone and have a conversation, everything's through email. But he's just an incredibly decisive person, he knows what he wants, and so actually I found working with him fantastic.
He just, even though he has so many obstacles facing him, his passion drives him to do more than everyone else. He wasn't even supposed to stay on set the whole day, but he did because he was so in love with it. And I think when you see that, it makes you fall more in love with the project.
It was Glenn Montgomery's idea, as the co-writer that I work with, and then he came to me with the film with the idea of the story of this woman who didn't raise her own child, and I was kind of fascinated by that because I think mothers kind of can't get it right. It's it's this sacred thing, and they can do no right sort of thing. So I was interested in this woman who was an alternative kind of mother who didn't actually mother her child.
In the earlier films, he was kind of quite easily scared. You don't really see any kind of evidence of that in this film. He's really kind of grown up, I think, and I think this kind of environment, because it's such a scary and unpredictable kind of world now. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to kind of be a bit braver, I think. Yeah, I liked it. Those courtyard scenes were kind of, amazing, really. Just had such a kind of strange atmosphere. Hundreds of Death Eaters all kind of in one place. It's just quite a visual, really, and Rafe was pretty terrifying as well. Yeah, it's quite. It was quite shocking to kind of see this kind of amount of kind of destruction, really. And they go to the Chamber of Secrets to destroy Horcrux. It's the Hufflepuff Cup, and kind of the idea of that is he's using the Basilisk Fang to destroy it, like it did with the Tom Riddle's Diary in the second film. So yeah, that was kind of the plan, and it was really weird, kind of seeing that kind of set again. It's great. It's one of the best sets, I think, and it was weird because kind of the basilisk was still kind of the skeleton of the basilisk was still kind of where we left it in the second one. So it's quite kind of eerie, kind of going back there. Yeah, it's great to have kind of everyone back. It's quite weird to seeing everyone kind of, particularly like kind of Matt Lewis and stuff, who've really kind of been through the war and sort of